Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? I think it is. I see the little bar moving with my voice. Hi. Hello. It's me. I'm here. I don't really have anything funny to say. I to be fully truthful, I meant to come back uh a little bit sooner, and by a little bit, I mean probably around a month ago. Um, but I just kind of didn't. So, here we are. Uh, yeah. So let me get the game running. Uh, Today we are. Let me see if I can figure out how to edit stuff. Here we go. We are playing Alan Wake. We're playing the first Alan Wake game. Not the remaster, because the remaster is only on Epic Games on PC, and Epic Games isn't Steam. And I got the original Alan Wake game on Steam uh with the Steam summer sale. It was on sale for $2. That's crazy. Anyway, let's see if this thing can actually pick up Alan Wake, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Now, I think I do have to be in the window for it to, you know, pick it up. Um, there we go. That's good. Let's see. Now, I don't have my... Let me turn this down real quick. Hold on. I just heard a noise, but I don't have my second screen. Hold on, let me... Give me just a second. Okay. Hi, Mari. Hello. I do see that my stream, it is picking up the game, so that's good. I do see that. So I guess I'll just have to use my phone to, That's good, that's good. I'll just have to use my phone to see chat and, the game, because I'm at a different desk than I usually am. So let me turn the volume down a little bit. I'll keep the speech kind of high. Can you hear me well, like over the game? Because it's pretty loud for me, but I'm not entirely sure. So far, yeah. Okay. Well, we can turn it down more if it starts getting hard to hear me. So, um, I'm gonna be fully honest. I don't. I haven't actually fully decided what I'm gonna do in Alan Wake. I'm either going to start a nightmare mode run, which is basically New Game Plus, or I'm gonna do the DLCs. I'm kind of leaning towards a nightmare mode run because I did the main story all the way through on normal mode by myself, and I feel like if I just did the DLCs on stream, it would kind of like it wouldn't feel like a full experience. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing a nightmare mode run. Uh but we can do the DLCs. Um Mari, I think you're the only person in chat right now. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are these noises? Let's see. I don't think I can see what these noises I'm hearing are on my phone. So I'm gonna assume they're good, and I'm going Nightmare Run. I'm actually not sure what Nightmare Run entails. I assume it's like the enemies are beefier, they do more damage. But throughout the normal game, there were specific manuscript pages that I saw could only be collected in a Nightmare Run. So if I do the Nightmare Run, I'm going to have an even more complete story than I did just doing the normal run. So I am very excited about that. I am probably going to do a Nightmare Run anyway, eventually, but you know. So do Nightmare Run? Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Here we go.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end.
Mic on.
Game is pretty quiet. Okay, so let's see. I have the speech volume high. So is it like the music that's low and the speech is loud? Or is it just all quiet? The overall volume is low. Okay. So I can turn this up. I can turn this back up. I just turned it down because in my headset it is a incredibly loud game at full volume. Um and I didn't know if it was overpowering my mic or anything like that. So I turned it up, I think 3 notches. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I certainly could do that. But then again, it's a horror game. It's a horror game. So, louder the volume, the better. Better experience, you know? Um, so let's see. Let's turn it up one more notch, and we'll see how that does.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild
Still
and
kind of
dark
quiet, but
and
it's better.
weird, even by my standards.
Okay, so let's see. Could always just turn it up to max. Could always just see what max is like. Um, let's test it. Let's see what max volume is like, and if it's too loud, then I can turn it down like 1 or 2 notches.
So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
I could try. Let's see. Let me turn it up to like. Let's try 0.8. Try 0.8. See if that does anything.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Okay, cool.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1. Nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
I'm sorry.
I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked. I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something
Okay, sounds
important
good.
waiting for me there.
Now, again, I have played this game all the way through by myself on normal mode, so I know what's gonna happen. I really do love this game. It's so good. Oh, the thermos
The
is
bridge
here.
had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
So does that mean I have all my... I do. Okay. All right. What do we think? Do we want to read through all the manuscript pages, or because I do not care to read through all the manuscript pages. It's the manuscript is so the main, I guess, mechanic in this game, other than the flashlight, is that throughout the game you can find scattered pages of a manuscript that Alan wrote, and the manuscript pages tell you what's going to happen later in the story. It's basically because the story of this game is a little bit confusing, and it's much better to just experience it rather than having it explained. Mainly because it's much easier to just experience it rather than having it explained. But basically, it tells you what's gonna happen. Um, Like here, let's do this page just as an example. Or maybe not that page. Let's do an episode 3 page. Let's do Wake attacked by a possessed object, just as an example.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
So yeah, the manuscript pages, they tell you what's gonna happen, and they also kind of tell you how to combat what's going to happen. So this page, for example, tells you that sometime in episode 3, Alan is going to be attacked by a possessed pipe, and to combat said pipe, you have to shine your flashlight at it. And then you'll see I have these, I have every page except for these pages with this marking. This marking, the little talon, means that they can only be found in Nightmare difficulty mode. So those are the pages that we're going to find in this playthrough. And it's those pages that I haven't seen yet. Oh no, your internet. Oh god. We love some horribly timed internet outages. Okay. Anyway. Bye, Louise. Hey. That guy looks kind of familiar. No, Louise, I'm not dead yet.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your story's already good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Okay. I kind of feel like when it's doing that sound effect, I feel like can you still hear me over this? Is this fine audio wise? I'm gonna assume that you couldn't hear me. So let's take down effects volume. Let's take that down 4 notches. I think that should be fine. Okay, can you hear me over it? Testing, 1 2 1 2. Okay. Thank you, Kupo. Hi, Kupo. Stick it down. Let's see. It's what, 7? Let's try it. Let's try that. It sounds the exact same to me. I genuinely can't tell the difference. Here, let's try. Maybe that isn't effects. Maybe that's cinematic? No. Wouldn't be music. No. Shouldn't be speech. No. I guess let's just take it down like there. How's this? This feels quieter. Is this okay? Fun fact, that QR code takes you to the Alan Wake Facebook page.
You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Let me turn my sensitivity down just a little bit. It feels easy then. Okay, that's a little bit better.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
This way! Hurry! Mr. Wake, it's me. Clay Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose! It's coming! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Now, I'm gonna say this right now so that we can set some expectations. At no point in this game will I ever just go forward. I will always be looking for the missing manuscript pages that I don't have. And yeah. In that same vein, if you see a manuscript page that I don't happen to see, please tell me. Pretty please. Pretty please, tell me.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green.
So the manuscript pages, they up close, they are just pieces of paper, but like if you're at kind of a distance, they do glow. So you'll know when you see one. And if I do happen to find one, I can, let you look at it for a second so that you can um what's the word I'm looking for? Hi Synth. Fit check?
Waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its
Homeless. Homeless is the fit check.
ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. This way. There's no time. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare,
Mic
a
off.
terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Mic on.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you.
Oh. Okay, yeah, the enemies are beefier. That guy usually takes 3 shots. Sounds about right.
This isn't wage.
Okay, Synth. Yes, this is a dream. When the light was here, that was someone we meet later in the story. Um, any other time there's just a narrator speaking, it's Alan speaking. Oh, there's a thermos here. Did I miss that on my first playthrough? I swore I grabbed that.
You're dead, just like me. Die! You're dead. I can keep this up forever!
Nope.
He's here. Alan, wake up.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
That was just the tutorial, Synth. It gets a lot crazier from here. A Bird Leg Island map would go crazy though. That'd be awesome.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Mic
Okay,
off.
Al. I'll call back later to make
Mic
sure you're doing
on.
okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
It kind of feels like they re-recorded some of these lines for Nightmare Mode. Because in the playthrough I did, Alan was a lot more jerky sounding. Especially when he was talking to Pat. He was like, he was really aggressive. And now he's just kind of easygoing. I know they
Alan,
probably
we're here.
didn't, and I'm
Come on,
just
let's get back to the car.
misremembering, but you know.
Damn yuppies. Let's see who has the last
Come on,
laugh.
Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
I think they did re-record these lines. Alan actually sounds like
there
a
were
human.
still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah!
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink 'em both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder
It does
you
that.
in your
Get
sleep.
stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
I love this game's story. It's so good.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
I'm sure it is.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
I wonder
The
who this Tom
Andersons,
is.
they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Uh-oh.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Yeah, I'll get there, Alan. Your shoes on. We're secret hunting first. I don't think manuscript pages, like, spawn during the day. I think it's just coffee thermoses. But it never hurts to check, you know?
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
That would be a great place to take a vacation, though. Maybe. Maybe if it were a little bit closer to town, but... Yeah, volcano. Remember that. That becomes important here in about 20-30 minutes. Maybe an hour. Just file it away, file it away. These frickin' crows. Can't escape crows, man. Dead by Daylight, Alan Wake. It's always crows. Opens blank.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here?
Did you hear those footsteps?
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay. That's new to me. I didn't come into the house before I
needed to
turned
get
the lights
power
on.
running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Hey. It's that guy in a diver's suit that was on that poster next to the QR code. The nightmare. I wonder if he'll be important.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
God, even the paintings are crows. Just can't escape them, man. Okay.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM, and now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
You know what? That's not Pat's fault. Hack kept his word not to tell people. That was on Rose.
The water was clear but dark. It looked very deep.
It is a small town. Didn't you see the overhead shot?
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Thank you, Alice. What am I examining? Oh.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Easy and BJ. I wonder if that'll be important.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on! Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing! Have fun!
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
It's not open to the public, then why are the lights on? Suspicious. Suspicious. I never noticed there was a cellar. It's down there. Probably nothing.
Alice? Honey?
It kind of, yeah, it kind of is. I wonder why.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Here we have our inciting incident.
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alan! Alan! Where are you? Help!
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
He had his eyes closed when the lights flickered. He didn't see it.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Yay! It's the horror movie part of the game. That being every other part of the game except for what we just did. Yay!
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Yeah, that's why they're on vacation. He in the intro, he said that he hadn't been able to even write a word in 2 years. And that's why he went on vacation to try to clear his writer's block. So he didn't expect Alice to bring his typewriter with them. It's supposed to be just a relaxation sort of thing.
Damn.
Well, lovely.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Yay!
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, my first nightmare page. Sweet. Let's see what it is.
Barry took another sip of the heavenly coffee. He grinned at Rose. Surely this was love. Rose gushed on breathlessly. The new one will be a masterpiece, I know it. You must tell him not to listen to the trolls in the forums saying departure will never get finished. He should take his time and make it perfect. I can wait.
I'm trying to think of when this might have, or when this might happen. I guess it could happen right when Barry gets here. Goes to the diner. Okay, cool. Most pages, most pages that aren't about Alan are like that. It's basically just like, what's this person doing at this time? But, you know, that's probably what most of these nightmare pages are going to be. It's just different point of views on what's happening in the story.
Anybody there? Please. I've been in... Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square. And
Where?
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Premium Right balls! You to arrive. You lose.
Shit. The deposit.
It's the latest thing.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
During your stay, I recommend trying walking. It's the latest
Yes.
thing in
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Testimony.
Oh.
Hello?
Woman
Hello?
let you kill two birds with one
Stone.
The spat.
and keep those cholesterol levels down.
Here goes that building.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stuckey had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Ooh, flare gun. Might be handy. Now, again, I have no idea where these Nightmare manuscript pages are going to be at. So, most of this playthrough is probably just going to be me looking in random areas for the manuscript pages.
The Dark Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
But that's just Alan Wake gameplay in general.
It's rabbit season!
Oh, is that a page? Sick one. Yeah, that's a page, but is it a Nightmare page? No. Okay. Only pages that I haven't collected before give me the pop-up down here. And since I have all of the normal pages, only the Nightmare pages will do the pop-up. So... at least I won't get excited over a normal page, you know? Or I will. Jesus Christ.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water. Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Ooh! Nightmare page. Nice. The dark presence wakes up.
For a long time, the dark presence had been weak, sleeping. Nothing but a half-forgotten nightmare or a shadowy flicker in the corner of an eye in the forest at night. Not real enough to properly exist, and yet too evocative to fade away completely. Now it was waking up. The rider like a fly caught in a spider's web, each jerk and kick vibrating the strands that led deep into its lair. It was aware of him now, and it could use him. All he'd need was a little incentive.
Fun. In case you don't know about the Alan Wake story, if anyone brings up the dark presence, they're basically just talking about it's basically like a Lovecraftian god like Cthulhu, except instead of a giant squid monster, it's basically the personification of darkness. I think. So, if you hear dark presence, just kind of imagine just living darkness, essentially.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Taken. They're taken.
I'm kind of trying to remember what I'm supposed to do as I go. Because I know I just finished the main story, but these are some long episodes, man. Like, I think each episode probably took me, on average, around an hour and a half to 2 hours. And that's probably because I added a lot of time.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
By looking for all of the manuscript pages. But even if I hadn't, these are still some long chapters. Like, they take a while.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Ooh, there's a page in them. Oh, come on.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Not a new page. Okay. Ooh, shotgun. Yeah, that's good.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find him.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Oh. See, this is why it pays to explore. Not a new cage. Lovely.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is third.
Okay. If you say so, I guess. Ooh, there's a food right there. Oh my god. Where's that pigeon? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ow. Also not a new page.
I never touch salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day. We enjoy the magnificent.
Sweet. I knew that one was a normal one. I remember it.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Lovely.
Changing a spark plug to your vehicle is not as simple and as you might think. It can be dangerous. It requires patience.
You know, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about endings like that. It kinda, it usually just feels like a cop out, you know? But Anyway.
Even with the engine takes hours to cool. I mean, isn't easy and fatal. Count your tools before. Replace the engine has destroyed every car.
The job.
Professional!
Jesus Christ, go down, Lord.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Just ate all of those bullets. Yes. Alan's whole thing's flashlights in the games.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Oh, hello. There is a collectible out here. Wait a minute. Ow. I stole. see. I don't want to go into the gas station yet, because when I do, that's where the chapter ends. And I would really like to find this last nightmare page, because I am still missing one. And I would really rather not replay the whole chapter just to find it. It is for an achievement, but also getting all the pages gives you a better understanding of the story. So, as someone who enjoys understanding stories, I just really want to find them all. Plus, it's a fun collectible. Ow, stop pummeling me. Is there seriously not a page over here? There's no way I missed it. Unless maybe it's in the gas station? Can you guys... Jesus Christ. Okay, out of ammo. Let's get back to the light, yeah? That's gonna be really annoying if I actually missed it. Oh, there it is. Right? Yeah, alright. Toby the dog? Oh, Toby the dog!
Toby knew the smell. It was the man. The nice man who always gave him treats and never got tired of playing with him. Toby wagged his tail in excited anticipation and gave a joyous bark. Then there was another smell. A wrong smell. And it was alien enough to stop Toby in his tracks. Confused, he growled deep in his throat. The wrong smell came from the nice man. Blind animal terror pierced the dog's brain an instant before the axe followed suit.
What? Oh, Maurice, I am so sorry to tell you, your dog is dead. Now, I knew the Dark Presence was a all-powerful shadow monster or whatever, but killing dogs? Come on! I always wondered what happened to Toby in my normal difficulty playthrough, because they never mentioned Toby again. He's dead? Oh my god! I almost wish I didn't find it! That's crazy!
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
So you remember how Bird Leg Island was over a volcano? Turns out there is no Bird Leg Island anymore. All right. Well, there's episode 1. I'll probably do one stream for each episode, because again, these are some long episodes. Just the first one, we've been live for about an hour 42. So I'll do a stream an episode until we finish the nightmare run. And then I'll stream the 2 DLCs, because there are 2 DLCs. Those are also probably around the same length as an episode. And then I don't know. We'll see what I do after that. Certainly see. Let's see. Let's see who is streaming right now for me to raid into. Not entirely sure. Let's see what we got. Not really anyone streaming, looks of it. So I guess no rating tonight. Oh well, it's fine. You're welcome, Sam. But yeah, I'll do a stream an episode. Let's see, today's Saturday. I guess I could do well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I'll do a stream a week. That seems like too long for Alan Wake. How about Tuesdays and Thursdays? That sounds fine. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be, well, I'll try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays for streaming. Obviously there could be complications or something like that, but yeah, I guess see you Tuesday. Bye.